Welcome back to our exploration of the free perks airlines offer but rarely advertise. In Part 1, we discovered 6 valuable freebies. These next 6 airline freebies are even more valuable and can truly transform your flying experience from ordinary to exceptional. Let's dive into the second half of our airline freebie masterclass and unlock the remaining secrets that will forever change how you fly. The Fast Connection Cheat Code. If you've ever stressed about making a tight connection, this tip could save your next trip. Airlines have a system in place to help passengers with short connection times, but they rarely advertise it, and you have to know to ask. When you realize you have a tight connection, anything less than 45 minutes is considered tight at major airports. Immediately notify a flight attendant. Be specific. I have a 30-minute connection to catch Flight 302 to Boston at Gate B15. Could you help me? What happens next might surprise you. On many occasions, they can arrange for you to deplane first, regardless of where you're seated. I've literally been escorted from the back row of economy to the front of the aircraft ahead of business class passengers because of a tight connection. For extremely tight connections, under 30 minutes, some airlines will even call ahead to your connecting gate to inform them you're en route, or in rare cases, arrange for transportation within the terminal. I once had a cart waiting for me at the jet bridge that whisked me to my connecting gate just in time for boarding. Here's the best part. If there are empty seats closer to the front of the plane, flight attendants will sometimes move you forward to help you make your connection. I've been upgraded to premium economy and even business class seats using this strategy. Not for the luxury experience, but simply to be closer to the exit door when we land. Remember, timing is everything with this tip. Inform the crew as early in the flight as possible, ideally during boarding or shortly after takeoff, so they have time to make arrangements. The mobile connection loophole. In-flight Wi-Fi can be ridiculously expensive. We're talking $20 or more for a few hours of spotty connection. But did you know many airlines now offer free messaging, even if you don't pay for full internet access? Delta, American, Alaska, and several other carriers allow passengers to use messaging apps like iMessage, WhatsApp, and Facebook Messenger completely free of charge throughout the flight. This isn't always clearly advertised. You often have to select free messaging when connecting to the Wi-Fi network. I tested this on a recent cross-country flight and was able to chat with friends and family for 6 hours without paying a penny for Wi-Fi. The catch is that you can only send text messages, no photos, videos, or voice messages, but it's perfect for staying in touch or coordinating pickup plans. JetBlue takes this even further by offering completely free high-speed Wi-Fi on all their domestic flights. I've streamed Netflix, checked email, and even joined a quick Zoom call, with camera off and using earbuds, of course, all for free while other airlines would charge $25 plus for the same service. To access these free messaging services, connect to the plane's Wi-Fi network, open the browser, and look for the free messaging option on the connection page. You'll typically need to provide your name and seat number, but no payment information. The kid-friendly freebies most parents miss. If you're traveling with children, airlines offer several complimentary perks that can make your journey significantly less stressful. But you need to know what to ask for. Most major airlines provide free kids' entertainment kits on longer flights, but they're often not automatically distributed. I've watched parents spend entire flights trying to entertain restless children with nothing but their phones, completely unaware that the flight attendant had a stash of activity packs just a request away. These kits typically include coloring books, crayons, simple games, and sometimes small toys. United's kit even includes a sensory calming strip, a textured piece of plastic that kids can fidget with to help ease anxiety. And here's a little secret. Adults with flight anxiety can request these calming strips too. Another overlooked perk, family seating assistance. Airlines like United and American now have policies ensuring that children under 12 can sit next to at least one accompanying adult without paying extra seat selection fees. This applies even to basic economy tickets, which normally charge for seat selection. If you're traveling with an infant under 2, ask about the availability of bassinet positions on long-haul flights. These special bulkhead seats have attachments for airline-provided bassinets where your baby can sleep more comfortably. These coveted spots are limited and go quickly, so ask at check-in, or even better, call the airline a few days before your flight. The seat upgrade strategy frequent flyers use. We all dream of that magical free upgrade to business class, but let's be honest, those are rare unicorns in today's flying world. However, there's a much more realistic upgrade strategy that works surprisingly often: the better economy seat technique. Here's how it works. Check in exactly 24 hours before your flight, when airlines typically release their premium economy or exit row seats that haven't been sold. If these seats are still available during check-in, airlines often make them available for free rather than letting them fly empty. I've scored exit row seats with 6 extra inches of legroom using this method more times than I can count. The key is to be one of the first people checking in right when that 24-hour window opens. If that doesn't work, try this backup plan. Shortly before boarding, about 30 to 45 minutes before departure, approach the gate agent and politely ask if any premium economy or exit row seats are available. By this point, they often have a good sense of their final passenger count and seat assignments, and may release better seats at no charge. One gate agent told me they're more likely to grant these seat upgrades to solo travelers. It's easier to move one person than a family. Frequent flyer members, even at the lowest tier, and polite individuals who ask during less hectic moments at the gate. The comfort kit you didn't know existed. Most people know that business and first-class passengers get those fancy amenity kits with eye masks and skincare products. What they don't realize is that economy passengers can access many of these same comfort items. You just have to ask for them individually. On overnight or long-haul flights, airlines stock extra pillows, blankets, earplugs, eye masks, and even basic toiletries like toothbrushes and moisturizing lotion. These aren't automatically distributed in economy, but they're available upon request until supplies run out. Some airlines like EVA Air, Turkish Airlines, and even United on certain international routes offer economy passengers slippers or socks for longer flights. Again, you won't see flight attendants walking the aisles offering these. You need to specifically request them. The medical kit you hope you never need. Every commercial aircraft is required by law to carry a surprisingly comprehensive medical kit, and flight attendants are trained to address minor health issues. While this isn't something you hope to use, knowing what's available can save you significant discomfort if you need it. Airlines stock basic medications like pain relievers, antacids for upset stomach, and even antihistamines for allergic reactions. They also carry bandages, antiseptic wipes, and basic first aid supplies. On a flight to San Francisco, I developed a pounding headache and realized I'd packed my pain relievers in my checked bag. When I asked a flight attendant if they might have anything for a headache, she quickly returned with 2 tablets and a cup of water. Problem solved. For more serious situations, every plane has a surprisingly comprehensive emergency medical kit that includes equipment like blood pressure cuffs, IV supplies, and emergency medications. While these require a licensed medical professional to administer, it's reassuring to know they're available if needed. Flight attendants can also provide basic sanitizing wipes for your seat area upon request. This is especially valuable since studies have found that tray tables and armrests can harbor more germs than a typical bathroom doorknob. I always ask for a wipe when boarding to give my seating area a quick clean. And that wraps up the 6 free perks that can elevate your flying experience from ordinary to exceptional. Be sure to make the most of them on your next trip. If you find this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Journey Tips for more travel insights like this. Share your own airline freebie experiences in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks so much for watching. Safe travels, and I'll see you on the next Journey Tips.